Hey, I'm Wendy with Loaves and Dishes, and today we are going to make roasted baby carrots and potatoes. Oh, they are so good with those charred edges. Here's what you're going to need. It's not much, just a few ingredients. First, we're going to start with our baby potatoes. Now, these are the Yukon Gold baby potatoes, and I chose those because they have a super thin skin, which I prefer. Look at your potatoes when you get them out. If they're the size of a golf ball, you're going to want to cut them in 4 pieces like I'm doing here. If they're smaller than that, like the size of the end of your thumb, just cut them in half. Either way, 4 pieces or halves. The reason you do that is because you want a flat surface for that char to develop on. Then get your baby carrots out. I'm using the rainbow baby carrots, which are pre-washed. I just think they're fun. I like those colors. I'm cooking for 2 people, so I'm using half a package of each of those things. If you're cooking for 4, you use a whole package. And then I got 2 stems of rosemary. We really like rosemary, so that's why I'm going a little rosemary forward with this dish. You may not be so crazy about it. Those stems are pretty woody, so you want to be careful. If there's a thick stem, pull it out, and you want to chop them up pretty finely, because otherwise they're a challenge to eat. Throw out any big pieces you can't get chopped up, or any woody stems. Then just spread your potatoes and your carrots out on your baking dish. I'm using this is my roasting pan. I use this for roasting vegetables. You can see it's had some severe use, and that's fine because it's pretty high temperatures, and it's just what happens. That's what this is designated for. And then you want to be pretty generous with the salt and pepper. I use kosher salt because it's easier to avoid oversalting. Then a few tablespoons of olive oil. You could use vegetable oil if you wanted to. And then I just use my hands and make sure everything gets a good coating of oil. That's the secret. You want everything to have a good coating of oil. And this is the best way to do it. You could use a spatula, but I use my hands. Then the rosemary goes on once I know that it's coated good with olive oil, and because I really want the rosemary to stick to everything pretty evenly. Then bunch it around again. Now you'll notice I didn't put the garlic on yet. We're going to do that in a little bit. Garlic burns pretty easy, and I don't want to put it in the oven with such a high temperature so early in the game. Then you're going to turn your potatoes over. This is the secret to getting a charred face on your potatoes. Turn them face down like that on the pan. Spread them out so they can get plenty of hot air in the oven. And then into the oven they go. 400 degrees. See ya. Alright, and then a few minutes before they're done, get them back out and sprinkle on your minced garlic. This recipe is really better with fresh garlic, but I just didn't have any. I had the refrigerated kind. And because these are hot, you're going to want to mix those up with a spatula. You'll see that I've turned my potato pieces face down mostly with my fingers here. I don't recommend you do that unless you've got asbestos fingers like I do. And I'm working pretty quick to get them flipped over. And I think I even decided that wasn't that great of an idea and used my spatula after that. But anyway, and then they go back in the oven for a few more minutes to finish up. Let the raw taste of that garlic get off, and they let the garlic perfume the veggies. And then, when they are done, they are so delicious. You are going to really enjoy this recipe. So take care, enjoy, and I'll see you.
This is Wendy. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you'll join Sarah and I on our mother-daughter adventures in takeout. You can find Dorks with Sporks wherever you download podcasts or at dorkswithsporks.com.